are you? Hey, you. This is Candice, Sister Minh from Happy Catastrophe, and my fingers and hands are covered in acrylic paint pens. I've been having some fun with some color by numbers. In fact, I can show you what I was working on. It's drying right now. This is out of this circulism book. I've had this book for a while now. It was one of the first ones I ever bought, and I did this monkey, this gorilla. He's actually pretty frightening, I think. Most of the pages in this book are not. They're very sweet. Just very sweet pages that I've done, but he is frightening. So I did that, and then I just finished that, and I'm getting ready to work on some, my brain feels good, and I'm getting ready to work on finish up some harder stuff, and I thought I would come on board here and say, hey, I have some more books to show you. So I received a package a while ago from Tammy, from TammyColorsToo. She was destashing and sent me some pictures of some books that she thought I would like, and I do. And so she stuffed a box full of books. Some of them I knew were coming, and some of them were surprises. So I thought I would show you those. So let's start off with the color by numbers. Now, I know she is currently working in a color by color, but she had a couple color by colors that just didn't float her boat. So she sent them to me. I'm pretty sure she sent me two. I have this one, and I showed it to you in my February finished pages because I did this page. I have never done a color by color before, and I had a lot of fun. So I'm going to try different mediums with these, but they're a lot of fun. You just, you can go lighter with the color or the same color as the color, or even darker if you want the thing to glow. So I'm going to try some different things with these, but these are really neat. The other book that I'm pretty sure she sent me was a color by color. I have put somewhere very clever because I was going to do a page in it. I can't find it. It's somewhere around here. These books they're Kira Shershniva does these books, and they're very thin, and I think it's hiding somewhere, and they're kind of small. They're the 8x8, but I really like this book. This is a lot of fun, and another one that I do when I'm brain dead. I was going to do this one tonight, but I wanted to also do this filming, and it would have to dry, so I decided to work out of the Eclipse book instead, my old Eclipse book. So yeah, so this was really cool. My first one's like this, and I'm enjoying them a lot. Okay, also in that was this crazy book. Okay, this book is crazy. It's an 8x8 book. It's great paper. This is by Jacqueline Schmidt, and it's called Birds on Bikes. And now this person, I believe, is a fabric art designer and a graphic art designer, so that makes sense. The cover, it opens up this way, and the cover is like hard cardboard. And it's this pretty salmon color on the inside. And then the pages are, they're a little thin, I guess, but they're single-sided, so you can do what you want. And on the back of each page is a saying. So life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. So you can take these pages off. This book lies flat. It's got one of those like that. And you can just peel the pages off and work on them outside of the book if you'd like, which I think I might actually do. I think that will be, I find it hard to work on books that open top up, so I think I might just take these out and then keep them in a portfolio when I'm done. But these are fantastic. They're so quirky and weird. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason for them. And I love it. I love it. And I've been waiting to work on it until I showed you first. So now that I'm showing you, flipping through this with you, I am going to work in this because there's so many fun stuff. Just strange. I'm not sure where you can get this. I didn't look ahead of time. It might be on Amazon. Does it say what the date is? It might towards the end say what the date is. Just like, I mean, you know, there's no sense to any of these pictures. The pages are already coming undone. Yeah, I'll probably take them out to work on them. I really like them. Her people remind me a lot of Mika, you know Mika, oh, you know Mika. I'll put her name. Candice, remember to put the name on the screen there. I have one of her books and I just love her. This is the one I was thinking about doing first. I don't know why. The tent. It's like, there's a dog in a sweater. The two dogs. These look like Boston Terriers. And a hawk, like a peregrine hawk. And then a moped. And a tent. You know, a deer in a boat, as you do. Yeah. Makes perfect sense. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in this woman's mind, but this book is just hysterical. I mean, you know, yeah, a cross-eyed sloth, maybe, in winter gear in front of a wallpaper. Yeah, it's perfect. I love that the items are these quirky little items too, like the moped and a tent and a VW bug, just out in the forest with some animals. It's like the animals aren't really interacting with these things. They're just there. I wish I knew the story behind this book. These are like quail, I think, or prairie chickens with a suitcase. I think you could do anything. They could be any color. The background could be lots of fun. I see these backgrounds done with stencils and just make it really dreamlike because, hey, what is this? You have a duck, an owl, a horse, a goat, and a goat. A ram, a sheep, and a goat with a rocking horse with balloons in front of the barn. I feel like I just caught these critters. Like they're like, whoa, the gig is up. Look like an animal. You know, it's like you just walked in on them and snapped a shot and they weren't aware you were there. This one's fun. These are like pangolins or bears dressed up like pangolins, maybe. You know, and this just out of proportion bird. Although it looks like an eagle. We have a lot of eagles here and they are bigger than you think. They're huge. Yeah. Because you would see, right, this water bird, a hawk, and an armadillo all in the same ecosystem, wouldn't you? Maybe. A peacock with some teacups. Yeah, it's like you just came out of the woods and like they don't know you're there and you snapped a picture. Because why wouldn't you see a tiger and a parrot and a zebra having a picnic with a nice cake? It's just really, really fun. And I could see playing with color, playing with backgrounds. You know, it's single-sided. I don't think this paper is going to handle water well, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why is the tent so small and it's just a little snail in there with a bear? And who's wearing the shoes? Who's wearing the hiking boots? I don't know. And the quote is by Hesiod for that one that we just saw. And it says, "It will not always be summer. Build barns." I don't know. It's so random. Her sense of humor is awesome. And the quotes are just, the quote for the one we just saw with the wolf in the sweater, this one, is, "I have always tried to hide my efforts and wished my works to have a light joyousness of springtime which never lets anyone suspect the labors it has cost me." Henry Matisse. I don't know why she... Chickens in the kitchen. A bear and a wolf with a crazy tail. Just out camping, you know, as they do. And I love it that some of the animals are like animal form and some of them are on their hind legs clothed and we don't know why. Here's a nice little pond. What's the quote? I know, oh, it's a William Shakespeare Midsummer's Night Dream stanza. That's actually really pretty. They're all really pretty. That is cool. Wow, how long did that take her to draw that? That's really cool. Yeah, and none of these things are... If you can hear something weird behind me, Jack is cleaning his feet. That's cool. Sometimes he licks his feet and then he starts falling asleep and he just keeps licking. It's sort of a soothing thing he does. I love the stance of this character. I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's so natural. You know how he's sort of like on one hip and leaning this way, and he just looks very relaxed. Why did, after all these alive animals, she's got a deer head on the wall. Of course, it's smiling, so, you know. I don't know. I love this one. I don't know why I love it. I just do. Finally, a turtle without things on its back. Thank you very much. Because I actually do like coloring turtles. I haven't colored one in a long time because every single turtle we find in the coloring books has something on its back. Just getting tired of that. This is cool. This wallpaper is weird. It like divides like a kaleidoscope. It makes your eye do weird things. It's really cool though. Something about her composition and the way she combines simple with busy is just pretty ingenious and very relaxing to me. Yeah, there's something, I'm sure someone who knows more about art could explain to me why I like this so much. But it's not like the whole thing's simple or the whole thing's busy. It's just a nice balance. And the busyness is just sort of a background often, which can be treated, you know, like a background. Distress inks over the whole thing would be great. So when she has a busy animal, she tends to have a more sparse looking background. Or somehow the background matches the animal. I don't know. I don't know, but I think they're brilliant. That's great. Oh, it's so great. I mean, look at that. That crazy busy wallpaper, and then somehow the animals pop out. It's fun. If you're interested in this book, TammyColorsToo would know where to get it. I think she said something to me. So this is from 2016 from Primrose Productions. Here's the ISBN, and there is Quercus.com must be the publisher. Oh yeah, Jacqueline Schmidt, the founder and creative talent behind Screech Owl Design, the internationally best-selling paper goods company. Yeah, that's what these look like, paper patterns. Hand-drawn illustrations are on prints, wallpaper, stationery, and other paper products. And she's the author of 2 picture books and lives in Brooklyn. This is great. I love this one. I love it, love it, love it. So hopefully if you're interested in it, here's some more information if any of this helps you. Hopefully if you're interested in it, you can find it. But it's super cool. All right. Another book she sent me, which she knew I would love, is this one, the horror coloring book. Yes, for adults. Now, this one's by Dina Stone, and I am unsure if Dina Stone's an actual human being. I think I had pretty much decided she was not. But let me know what you think. Is Dina Stone a publishing house, and so they mostly use AI? Because this could be AI, but it also could not be. So I don't know. It's Dina Stone. I think, though, in past books I've decided that she was AI. But it doesn't, I mean, I love this page. This might be the first page I do out of it. It has kind of that AI line look, but the drawing itself doesn't, the image itself doesn't look like it could be AI. It's got all those little dots. I don't know. I can't imagine an AI program putting this image together. None of these images, they all look like they're at least created from the mind of a human. So let me know if you know anything about Dina Stone, but I think this book is great. It's got typical Amazon paper, but single-sided. It's kind of a tall book. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's probably an 8 by 10. But yeah, see, that looks hand-drawn, which I love. Dina Stone could be a publishing company with artists, too. It just doesn't say. I think these are great. These images remind me a lot of the images from Ellen Roberts' Universal Monsters. There's some of the same monsters are in this one. It's so funny. Now with Goblins in the Hollow, and there's another book I have. I have 3 books now with Trolls Under a Bridge. Oh, the other one is a Camilla Derico one, a Pop Manga one. No. It's the Castilla brothers. They have a Pop Manga book, and it has a troll under a bridge. So I have 3 books with trolls under the bridge. I'm toying with doing all 3 of the pictures and then but doing them differently and seeing how they look. This one really draws me in. I don't know what's about it. I mean, it's a pretty simple page, but there's something about it I really, really like. It might be, I mean, this is a raven, but crows are my favorite bird. But you mostly see pages with ravens in them, not crows. She's hiding in the cemetery from a zombie. Tell me she's blonde. Blondes always die first. Oh, Space Timber. Yes. Yes. We got to do a horror Space Timber page. Absolutely. This vampiress is so good. See, that doesn't look AI at all. That looks very hand-drawn. Yeah, I just don't think these are. They're very refreshing. Look at that werewolf. I think that's great. At first, I thought that was a Wendigo. Then I'm like, no, that's a werewolf. But there is a Wendigo in here. And you know I love Wendigos. This mermaid, I think she is brilliant. Look at her scary man hands. Oh, my gosh. She is awesome. Now, for mermaid, for those of you that don't know, I do a lot of horror mermaids. So I go through all my books and I find horror mermaids, and that's what I try to do the most of. I'll do a few cute mermaids, but mostly I do horror mermaids, just so that they show up in the mermaid feed, and that makes me happy. Because there's so many cutesy mermaids out there that every now and then you're like, whoa, get a scary one. I like it. So she'll show up. I would like to color this page right now, but I think I am going to wait for Horror Mermaid. Instead, maybe I'll do this one to satisfy my underwater scary urge. Isn't this scary? She's free diving down and there's a big old monster. Yikes. It's so well done, though. There's the Wendigo. Now, this Wendigo is very, very cool. He's got massive horns and massive fangs. Sometimes you don't see him with fangs, but he's got the horse-shaped head. He's got the, fleshy, bony body. I love this mane thing he's got going down the back of him. He's almost dragon-like, isn't he? I think he's cool. And yeah, you're dead. This one. Oh, this one is really neat. I have a lot of horror books, but I've never seen one like this where she's disintegrating and and the little boy's looking at her. It's like she's a ghost and she's just disintegrating. That's really cool. Or maybe she's coming together, but I think she's falling apart. And she has no feet. It's a really cool page. I've never seen this kind of, and you know, crazy girl with a doll. Yeah, we've seen a lot of that. This one's really good though. Usually coming downstairs that are really ratchety and old, and there's usually like peeling wallpaper. I mean, this is a very common trope that you see in horror books, but they're almost always really well done. And this one's fantastic. Very fantastic. I love her overgrown fingernails. And the fact that she doesn't look like a little girl. She looks like a grown woman dressed like a little girl. That is creepy. Reminds me of the Betty Davis movie. It's Not All About Eve. Oh, Baby Jane, the Baby Jane one. Oh, whatever happened to Baby Jane, I think is what it's called or something. That's a scary movie. Another ghosty, haunted house. Yikes. She's crawling across bones and stuff. That's wicked. Ew, she's got a big wound. She needs a Band-Aid. This is neat. Again, man hands. Wow, these scary big hands on these female creatures just make them even more scary. She has one scraggle tooth. She doesn't have two, she has one. That's awesome. That's a nice touch. I love this cat. Cat's great. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It'd be fun to do some uplighting with her. I'm doing that right now on a page. It's my first opportunity. It's my first attempt at doing uplighting from something, person looking down. It's you know, I think you can tell it's uplighting, but it's not perfect. It's not the greatest. I don't think I color enough scarecrows. I have a lot of scarecrows in different books, and they're scary. Does anybody use scarecrows anymore? Did they ever really work? We have people here that, from various artists or whatever, will purchase like metal outlines of coyotes running, and they'll put them in their fields, and that keeps critters out a little bit. I don't know if it keeps other coyotes out, though. I like this one a lot. I don't know if this monster has just one name, but there is, you know, a common horror trope about having like a demon come in the night and sit on your chest while you're sleeping. I think that's what's going to be happening here. This thing is so big, it's just terrifying. And I've already got like a color scheme for him, so I'm really thinking about this one maybe be my first one. This is great. She looks so put together and, you know, modest, and then holy crap, that's her reflection. And then there's snakes all over the place. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. Upside down Batman. I don't know if I've ever seen a page like this. I mean, I've seen like humanoid creatures with bats, or maybe they're upright with bats and they have like bat ears, but never one hanging upside down like this. That's pretty cool. And the moon outside of this big barn. It's really neat. She's had better days. Yeah. I love it that they made their one eye that she has left rolled up in her head. Yeah, she's not very comfortable right now. The dead bride thing, that shows up everywhere. Okay, I've been trying to figure this one out. What is going on here? It's like the devil and his son, his successor. It's super creepy in a weird way. I mean, they're not doing anything. He's actually smiling, but something about this is really frightening. I think maybe it's his lack of pupils and just staring straight at us. I don't know. I don't know. It's really, really cool though. Don't you love this book? I think this one is awesome. You could have so much fun with light here, making all this really dark, and then her lit up right there. You could really make this page very frightening. To where he goes in and sees I like to imagine that that's his wife, and she's crawling up the walls. We don't know why. She looks just as frightened as he does. This one. I had this page marked. This crazy, creepy creature. Okay, he's got big, heavy eyebrows and a mustache. He's licking his lips, but he's got man boobs and a big belly. And I think this is his tail. So I'm like, is it, or this is his back, and then this is his tail. He's messed up. I don't know if he's a mermaid or what he is. He's got a real big neck. He's hideous. I don't know what he is, but he's disgusting, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And he's going to tickle her toes. Yikes! This is an awesome creature. There's no way this creature was created by AI. There are too many things that someone had to think up to do this. Ooh, yeah, this one has to happen. Is he upstairs or downstairs? Are we downstairs? You could probably do that either way. Because it could be going downstairs to a very large creature, or we could be standing downstairs looking up, and he just seems large because, I don't know. What do you think? This one's great. He's out there. Well, I don't know what he's doing because he looks kind of like he might not be with us anymore. His eyes are sort of staring off. This truck's been there a while. I mean, the tires are gone. And then there's this guy. It's like a rake, isn't it? It's pretty awesome, though. I love the old-timey truck. Could just be a truck that's out there, and he's using it as cover because he's out hunting this creature. But the creature's got the better of him. I think his time is short. Oh, you have something under the bed. Just saying. You might want to look. Or not. Wow. Wow. That's terrifying. Yeah, I used to think there were things under my bed. Maybe that's why I sleep on a mattress on the floor now. Mothman! There's Mothman. This is so good because this is so much like one of the, the myths about him, about the car stalling and they get out and there's a big Mothman there. I love it. Under the street light. You could do a lot of fun things with light here too. That's really cool. That looks like a rake as well. She's whoops. What are you doing in a phone booth out in the middle of nowhere? But looks like, yeah, this is the way phone booths worked for those of you that never saw one. And to make a call, you'd have to find one first and hope you had change because they only took change, and hope you had enough change. So she's out driving around, hippie girl, backpacking, pulled over to make a phone call home. Uh-oh. There's not even a door on this one. Yeah. Remember how you'd have to find a phone booth that actually had a phone book still attached to it? Phone books were kind of cabled in there, but somehow people always stole them. And, the phone was pretty much useless without a phone book. Everybody was in the phone book. And unless you had numbers memorized or, you knew your caller, you can't. But most of the time when I pulled over to use a phone, I was looking for something, like a business or something. I was lost. Maybe I was trying to get to a job and I couldn't find it. So I'd pull over to phone booth for the phone book look through it. And then sometimes I just use that to get the address because addresses were in there too. But other times if I had change, I would make the call and tell them I was late. Yeah, phone booths were a big deal. They were important before cell phones. Oh, this is great. She's got her skulls. Lots of skulls. Oh, that's just antlers. Neat. That's like the Green Man. Just like the man of the forest. We surprised him. It's a beautiful elk. Oh, sexy pants. So she looks pretty devoted. Look at her expression on her face. Yeah, she's smitten. She's a vampire too, though. That's great. I like it. It'll be fun to color him because we don't get to color men too often. This will be fun. I don't like the bearskin rug. I could color that out. That tree has hands. Oh, you know that. This is like a dryad or something hanging out in the trees, and the trees are like touching her. I'm touching you. I'm touching you. And they're holding her lantern. She's pretty. This is a nice page. Yeah, this would be fun. Ooh, another werewolf. He's like jazz hands. He struck a pose, didn't he? Vogue. Go, you go, boy. You go, boy. At night, he's a go-go dancer in a gay club. Yes, he is. Yeah. We got to make him definitely sexy man with jazz hands. Kraken. I'm always up for a good giant octopus. Love him. I love coloring octopus because they have so many colors in them that you can really use a lot of colors to make them look good. He thinks there might be another one. Stay quiet. Don't be blonde. Yeah, this is scary. This is good. I love it. This will be a fun one to color, actually. There's a lot of elements in it. And then this light. Yeah. Thanks for choosing us. See, I think Dina Stone is a publishing group and not a real person. Maybe it's like Coco Wyo and they use real people, or Jade Summer. There's not much information on them. So, but I love this book. I think this book is fun. I like every single page in it, and that's saying something when I like most books I keep in my collection. I do like most of the pages. All right, let's look at another one she got. Look what I found. Wait, is this the same one? Hold on. Oh, I see. I never had these books in the same place. So I kept thinking they were the same book because they were both mandalas. Oh, okay. So this is stained glass mandalas. This is Kira Shniva. And this is tender mandalas. I'm not sure what the difference is, but they're beautiful. Did I do one in here? Yes, I did. So I've done one. Well, what makes them look different? I've done one in each book. Oh, these are outlined in white, and these don't have white outlines. I see. I see. Yeah, so these have just the colored outlines, and they have black in between each one to give them like a stained glass look, where these are outlined in white. They have the color and then they're outlined in white. Oh. Yeah, I can see the white outline. And this doesn't. Huh. So they do look different when they're finished. I don't know. It really doesn't matter how they look. I do these just for the experience of doing them, but that's 2 different ones finished. I'm looking at them in the camera. They do look different. They sure are pretty. They sure are pretty. So these are fun. So these are, here's the other one. So they're both Kirishir Shniva. They're both mandalas. They just have different looks to them. Fun books. Straighten that out. Okay, I knew there were 2. Then she sent me this. So this was on my wish list, and she happened to have a copy of it, I think. Or did you purchase this? This might have been one of the surprises. This is a very old mythographic. What's the year on it? 2018, which doesn't seem old in my mind, but it's old. And it's the old style of Joseph Kattenbang. You all have seen this. It's where most of the page is blank, and he's got animals that are coming out of plants, and there's lots of little things in there, hidden objects, and some not so hidden. So he doesn't really draw like this anymore, does he? It's kind of like, well, I can't help but think it's kind of a very Kirby inspired, and they're both from the Philippines. They probably know each other, because this is very Kirby looking. But you don't see a lot of people doing pages out of it. This is the first one. This is what I'm doing this in April. I've got this on my April list, this rabbit. But yeah, and you've seen it. I won't flip through it all, but it's they're all like that. It's these animals coming out of plants. And I used to not really like it, but then I got the Mythographic Vault, and there's a few from, this was the other one I was thinking about, was this frog, but I'm already doing a lot of frog pages. That's great. Mythographic Vault has several pages from this book in it, and I like them. So I wanted to add it to my collection. It's a thick, chunky one. I don't remember Mythographics being this thick, but it's beautiful. It's kind of repetitive, though, with the animals coming out of plants. But I like it. I like it a lot. So, and you're going to see a rabbit page in April out of that. All right, there are 2 more, and these are so much fun. One is the Halloween special, Coloring Heaven. I couldn't believe she wanted to give this one up. I'm not a collector of Coloring Heaven. I'm not a fan of the paper. But there have been some specials that I have wished I had gotten. This is one of them. I love every artist that they showcase in here and every page. It's just, this is issue 66. I don't think you can tell what year they are, right? They never date these, do they? No. No. I don't see a date. It just says issue 66. Halloween special. So, yay. These are all Yana Prosperinas, which I don't have anything of hers. So this will be the only thing I have of hers. I love this one. She makes very pretty portraits. I love it. She's just flying barely above the ground. You see that? I think she's pretty. Fly with me. This witch is beautiful. And she names all of her pages too. This is still Yana Prosperina. Aren't her women just feminine and graceful? Just beautiful. Now this is Dawn Davidson, who I had not heard of before. She reminds me a little of Raina Art, you know. She reminds me a little of her. I love this one with her freckles. This one is awesome. She belongs at Hogwarts. Another neat one. Yep, these would be fun to color. These hats are fabulous. That one is fabulous. Of course, this is Jen Katz, who I love. I buy from her Etsy shop and print them off. I buy her printables. Her little spooky ghosts and stuff are so much fun. She has these pages that are so busy. I have one that I started over a year ago. Actually, it was over 2 years ago because I had just started thinking about a channel. And I'm doing it all in pencil and it looks fantastic and I've only got like a third done. I love her busy pages like this. There's so many things to look at and find. It's just, look at these ghosts living in a television. So much fun. Yeah, if you like a lot of detail, check out, she has a lot of printables on her Etsy site. This is Jen Katz, K-A-T-Z, with these sorts of shelves and busyness. The one I'm doing is a shelf like this. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's a big candied apple right there. It's really cool. She does love Halloween. And then she has things like this. And she has a book, right? I think she put it together in a book, but you can buy them off her Etsy site. This is so cute. Adorable. Her little people and her little ghosts are just so cute. Look at that. She always has these little ghosts dressed up in witch outfits. I love it. I think she's really good. I've colored a few of hers and shown them to you. If you want to see more of hers, I'd be happy to do a video just on her. I think she's wonderful. This is Simona Candini. I have never heard of this person, but wow, do I like them. They're like if Mystic Art Mirrors and the one who does the Misfits, you know, that has the really scary, sad ones. And then the artist who does the eyelashes. Yeah, my brain is tired. If those three had a baby, it would be this artist. Isn't that great? I thought she was awesome. She's got tentacles for legs. There's a fun mermaid one, and that's cute and creepy. Yeah, definitely cute and creepy, I would describe Simona's work. Really neat, though. I'd like to see more of her. I'm going to have to look her up. Simona Candini, C-A-N-D-I-N-I. I'm going to have to look her up. I love this one. The see-through horse. Oh, I think I would have so much fun with that. Yeah, I think these are great. Why haven't we? Maybe you all know her. Why don't I know this artist? I think this artist is wonderful. A lot of fun. All right, this is Yuriko Shiru, who I also didn't know. Really cool, sketchy stuff. Would be really cool with paints, I think, watercolor paints. I'd like to do something that wasn't too opaque with her. Really neat artwork. Look at this. Just beautiful. You could tell it's pencil colored. Really, really beautiful. Wow. She's holding this dead animal as a skull. It looks like a possum. It's a dead possum. And she's all sewn together. I mean, it's just really neat. Beautiful. Now, they're very light. Really light pencil work would be neat. And polychromos. But I kind of want to keep some of that natural shading that's in there. So I don't know. If I was any good with water-based markers, I'd use those. I may end up just using an alcohol marker base. This is the same person, Yuriko Shirou, S-H-I-R-O-U. Wow, what a fantastic artist. Another artist I need to look up. Jack is dreaming, so you're going to hear him growling and barking. Wow, look at that. Really, really emotionful, right? It's just like very cool. Oh my gosh. My favorite artist, Nellie Shoemaker, has a composition like this. And that I've actually colored and love it. So now I'll have to do this one. Oh, wow, she's repairing herself. That is wicked. Man, these are great. If I figure out which medium, I'm tempted to just do pencil. If I can figure out what medium to use, I'm gonna love diving into these pages. Oh, wow. Something about cutting your own hair like that is so creepy. Surrounded by moths. Oh, there's a lot of her in here. Wow. Okay, this is Matthew Larson. Why do I know that name? I know Matthew Larson's name. Look at the zombies, and these people are running from them, hitting them with baseball bats. Yikes. Oh, he likes zombies. Zombies are not my favorite to color. I don't find them very inspiring. I never watch the zombie movies either. I'm just not a zombie person. If you're a zombie person, though, there's a few in here. Not many. That's a stained glass window. That's a zombie hunter. That's kind of cool, actually. Color that like a stained glass window. That's actually really cool. And that's it. Wow. Oh, September. We still don't know what year. Well, of course it's September because this is a Halloween issue. But we don't know what year. I love this. I love this, love this. I really want to tackle those Simona Candini ones and the Yuriko ones. Wow, how neat is this book? All right. So then there's one last one, and I saved it for last because it's my favorite artist. And she didn't even know. This is Nellie Shoemaker. She has Hollow Moon Art. That's what her website is, and her Etsy shop. She's my favorite artist to color. I've colored a few of hers, and absolutely love her. These are line drawings, and she does line drawings and grayscale off of her art, off of her art prints. You know, she does the line. So most of what you color of hers, she has in a painted form somewhere that you could find if you wanted inspiration. But I absolutely love Nellie Shoemaker. Yes, definitely. Probably my favorite artist. Well, that's interesting. They have a color combination chart that you can use here if you wanted. I remember when I've seen this one on Coloring Heaven's Etsy shop. They have some that you can download. I don't think this is one you can download, though. In fact, I think I emailed them and asked. And they said they don't, the person who responded to me said they don't have any control over which ones get chosen to be downloadable, but not all of them are. I think she's fantastic. Some of these look like they might be older. It says these are new and exclusive, but they were at the time new and exclusive. This is one that Tammy colored. She did such a good job. The blue hair is so awesome. And look at all the bling she's got in there. Oh, she did such a good job. I'm so happy to have this. Tammy, you're amazing. Look how beautiful she is. Oh. Neliki's very influenced by Druidic magic and Vikings, sort of Nordic stuff. I was thinking about doing this one first. I've only done a couple of her men, and I think this one with that book is really cool. Yeah. Oh, she's so good. So good. And some of these are a little simpler. Maybe it's for the coloring. She drew these for the Coloring Heaven magazine. And so some of them are a little simpler than what you find off of her Etsy shop. So I wonder if she did that on purpose. She's beautiful. Her portraits, her people are just insane. I told them a baby dragon. They've got these looks that are amazing. She uses real humans for her models, and then she just does them up. And in her, if you buy her books off of Etsy or her downloadable printables, she tells you the name of the model that she used. It's one of her friends. She uses her friends as models. I love it that they're so different. This woman is very muscular. You know, has got the really full lips. They're just, you know, has druid symbols, runes tattooed on her face. They always have a lot of face paint and tattooing, which is fun to color, I think. There's a centaur. Oh, he's great. That's really cool. I just love the whole magical aspect of all this and how she decorates their faces and their hair. There's like no repetition. Oh, wow. That is awesome. It's like every character is extremely unique. Wow, the fact that this creature has their hands up close to the viewer with this snake, just the perspective is really good. And gigantic bosom. But not looking at us. That's really neat. I just think she's brilliant. And then she does something like this. Some of her characters are very androgynous or, you know, gender indeterminate. And I just love that. It's just, her pirates are always super scary. This is a really cool pirate. Lots of opportunity for face painting or scars. You could make them into scars. It does look like face painting, but you could make them into scars. The jewelry, I mean, just very ornate characters. Oh my gosh. I haven't even looked through this because I wanted to look through it with you. I've only looked at like the first 5 pages. I haven't gotten this far. That's really awesome. Isn't she fantastic? She's not super popular amongst colorists. I don't see much of her pages or many people talking about her. I don't know why. She's great, and she has lots of stuff out there for you to download. I think her and Denise Escobar are my favorite artists on Etsy to download pages from. Oh, that's great. He is naked, but he is holding his sword in a protective but also suggestive manner. He's got a sword and then like a wand crossed at his groin. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, I love dreadlocks. I love coloring dreadlocks. I don't really love dreadlocks. Look, she's lifting them up off of her neck. That's really neat. Neat pose. She's got wings, bat wings. Oh, neat. Wow, so cool. Oh, and then she's got just some happy, magical family. Yep. 2 men and their kids, a cat and a dragon. I love it. Oh, she's great. Now, I've seen this character before, but I don't think I've seen this page before because I don't remember this wonderful crystal fox. Wow. He is very, very cool. Yeah. He's going to be a fun one to color. As Feral Shoujo says, our scientific exploration of the male species. Oh. I love her ears. I love the animal ears she gives these creatures. Oh, she's beautiful. Gosh. Yeah, see, these are the portraits I can get into where the people are just a little off. You can make the skin tone anything you want. That's one thing that makes these portraits fun, is you don't have to be realistic skin tone, which is always frightening. You know, I can make this guy green. He is cool. I love this coloring heaven. Oh, Tammy, you just made me so happy. When I saw this, I was like, oh, how did she know? How did you know? This is my favorite artist. That is really cool. Oh, wow. That's unlike anything I've ever seen her draw before. I like that. Yeah, you're going to see a page out of this in April. And possibly May, maybe June. This paper is really good. This is better than the other coloring. I only have like one coloring heaven. This paper is much better. It's thick and good. Maybe it's the age of the book. Maybe the paper was better before. She's beautiful with her moth and her antlers. Oh, she's beautiful. Wow. Oh, he looks so disdainful. I love his expression, and I love his gear. Jiminy, he's wearing like a whole dragon skin and skull. Oh, it's very cool. Yeah, baby. Okay, another scientific exploration of the male physique. I wasn't always a nun. Aha! She's in a swamp? No, she's got a tree, though. That tree is cool. It's been split in half, and it looks like it might have breasts. And then there's candles around it. She's beautiful. Ooh, I like these horns that curve around there. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen any of these, so they may still be exclusive. A lot of warrioresses. She is rocking it, isn't she? Wow. These are kind of people you either want to do or be. It's hard to decide. I'm the world's worst nun. Oh, he's cool. Is he in front of a window, or he's got mandrake planted behind him? I'm trying to figure out what he's doing in this pose. Just sort of like balancing candles. Oh, look at her. She's amazing. Tammy, you overdid it. She got a hold of me because she was just going to send me a couple books. And then I get this whole box. And it's full. She's doing a really good job decluttering. And she's doing a really good job of adding to my clutter. Can we just never get rid of books? Just shuffle them around to each other? That would be fun. Oh, he's great. Oh my God, look at the happy frog. What is that frog doing? Dancing? on the angry mushroom. I don't know, but these frogs are cracking me up. He's got a lot of angry mushrooms and a lot of happy frogs. Wow, the women and their dragons are just beautiful. Her horns are magnificent. Oh, so cool. Yeah, this is the Sorcerers and Sorceresses special. That's what this is. Nellicky Shoemaker. Oh, I can't believe I have this because I don't think you can get it. Maybe it's downloadable by now or purchasable off of the Etsy shop. Things come and go there. But because I think I would have got it if I could. So, wow, what a lot of fun this has been. Thank you so much, Tammy. You are such a dear friend. Such a big heart and so thoughtful to think of me with these books. I love it that we're thinking of each other when we have books in our collection that just don't work for us. And we realize that, hey, they might work for so-and-so. I've seen quite a few of you do that, pass books around that and that's fantastic. I love it. I want to keep that going. So yeah, consider that. If you've got books in your collection, mailing within the United States, you can use media mail and it's super cheap. But mailing to other countries is very expensive. I recently sent a couple of packages, one to England and one to Turkey, and they both were $50 to send from the United States. So, and that was the cheapest I could find. And that was without tracking. So, yeah, it's hard to ship to other countries, but shipping within your country hopefully is affordable. So maybe you can swap within your country or even do meetups if you're in each other's area and swap. That would be fun. So anyway, thank you so much, Tammy. I love you so much. You're becoming quite the long-term friend of mine, and I just adore you. And I'm still waiting for a video showing us of you painting your miniatures. I'm waiting. No pressure, but I'm waiting. Love you, girl. All right, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.